This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September 4th, 2024 meeting of the DPW. Have a motion to open the meeting.
Make a motion.
We're all out of practice.
I second.
Thomas Salisbury.
Yes.
Steve Litwin.
Yes.
Leah Strode.
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
All right, well, welcome, everyone. We have a full board this evening, so it's good to have again. Item number 1, public speak. It does not appear anyone in public is joining with us. Number 2, we are not expecting the mayor this evening. All right, on to item number 3, approval of the July 3rd, 2024 meetings. This was the meeting that Leah and I were present for. Were you able to review what was prepared?
I was, yes.
Any issues with them as they were prepared?
All set.
All right, then I make a motion to approve the July 3rd minutes.
I second.
Thomas Salisbury.
Yes.
Leah Strode.
Yes.
Both in favor, motion carries.
All right, item number 4 is approval of the August 7th meeting that Steve and I were in attendance for. Steve, did you get a chance to look at what Michelle prepared?
Yes.
Any issue with them?
No, I do not.
All right, then I will make a motion to approve the August 7th meeting minutes.
I second.
Thomas Salisbury.
Yes.
Steve Litwin.
Yes.
Both in favor, motion carries.
All right. All right, we'll move on to item number 5, director's report.
Sure. So I don't have a whole lot to report tonight. Union Street, the third-party utility work is ongoing. Verizon was there a couple days last week. They raised a couple manholes so they could get in there and get some wires ran so they can do some of the work they have to do to get the poles, double poles removed. So that's obviously progressing out there a little slower. Things have slowed down quite a bit from the way they were moving along. But they do have until October of 2025 to finish the project. So the severe delay with the sidewalk is frustrating for a lot of people. I really don't like how they removed that much sidewalk and then kind of left town on us. But I was told earlier today they're going to be back on September 19th now, hopefully sooner. But the good part is we still are on schedule to do the final paving by the end of this October. So the project could still finish a year ahead of schedule. So take the good with the bad, right? The Route 141 paving. I'm hoping to have a better update for you guys in our meeting on the 18th. But construction has started. I'm sure you've dealt with some of the delays up there. The sidewalk replacement that's happening in Holyoke. They did start on our new crossing that we're going to have at Vadnais Street, so you can see where they kind of started to get the ramps cut in for that. So it's progress. I'm hoping to get a better update from the state soon. I was hoping to have it for today, but nobody's getting back to me yet. So we'll see what we have for our next meeting.
You may not know this, but in the Holyoke side where they just put the sidewalk in, does it begin and just end where they dug out? Because it looks like it ends right at the golf course, and I'm like...
Yeah, I mean, it was historically an asphalt sidewalk that went from Jarvis to Bemis, and I think they're just replacing it in kind with concrete and granite.
So I'm just wondering how much use that's going to get.
That's Holyoke elected to do that.
I don't know, yeah.
It's outside of us, but yeah, it seems to be replacing what was existing.
So this is kind of, I think, something Diane and I have been working on. We're initiated an infrastructure asset management plan and pavement maintenance plan with a company called Environmental Partners. They're a Mass DOT approved consultant for this type of work. So what they're going to do is come into town and use machine learning and survey 100 miles of our streets, pretty much all of our accepted streets, and then rank them based on their condition and help us create a database, one that has every street listed in its current condition. It'll have a pavement condition index rating listed to it, and then with that information, we'll be able to make a 3 to 5 year prioritization plan for roadway paving. That doesn't mean we can fund it. I know we can't fund it.
Right.
We're gonna find out we need to do $30 or $40 million worth of paving. But it will give us a nice document to look through to say, okay, well, this road is rated at this, we have this much money, can we do this or that? So I think it's gonna be a great thing for myself as a director and you all as a board to be able to have that document to kind of look to as to where we're paving and what we're trying to do. And I'm happy to get that moving. So I'm hoping we should have that, the whole plan and everything complete by June 30th. So it'll take a little while to do it, but
I think
8 or
that's a
10 month
great
process,
idea.
we'll see.
And having that, you know, it could be maybe 1, and maybe you can't do 2, 3, and 4, but 5 is just a short span, but we could hit that one.
Yep. Yeah, it's just gonna let us get everything in one spot, so.
So we're less reactionary and actually have a plan for it.
Yep.
Is this gonna come with a price tag, sort of like a?
It'll
like
give
a-
us a recommended maintenance category. Each road we place in what's called a maintenance category. And then we can come up with a price based on that recommended treatment for that particular road, the width and length. And we use MassDOT contract pricing or last Franklin Regional Council of Government bids or something to get a very educated guess as to how much it's gonna cost, but
I'm curious if it includes like sort of like capital versus operational and maintenance costs kind of broken out, or if it will.
well, like I said, each road will have a maintenance category assigned to
Okay,
it. So
okay.
some of it will be, let's say, for the sake of conversation, we just paved O'Neill Street, we need to do some crack sealing. That road will have a maintenance, like, we know we need to do, I don't know, $8,000 worth of crack seal on that one particular street. You know, like Main Street could probably use some significant crack sealing at this point, just because it's getting to be still nice and smooth, but, you know. I
And this
think
is
we
just like the roadway, it doesn't include sidewalks or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, just the road streets, yes. So, but it doesn't mean we'll have any more money to do any of those.
Right, of course.
Right, but it gives us, if grants or other things come up, it
Yeah,
gives
we'll have
us
each road kind of set on it.
It's great to be able to compare them too.
Yes.
Now, is this report going to be funded through, is this a grant? or-
We use some Chapter 90 funding, too. I got it approved earlier this week as a Chapter 90
Good,
project.
very
So,
good.
yeah.
Good job.
We'll see when it comes.
Yeah.
The 40 million. But
Well,
it is what it is, and that way we have each road on there's a lot of subdivisions that are in town that are aging. You look at like Pinebrook Drive, that neighborhood up off of Oliver Street. There's roads up there that are gonna need to be completely redone before too long. But how do we prioritize those over roads in the plains that are in the same condition? And this will just help us kind of get all that together as some of the neighborhoods in town just get older, you know. That's it. I did have a couple of the younger, newer staff members in the highway department get through some CDL training last week, so we'll hope to have them licensed and ready to in some of our larger equipment, bigger plow trucks for this winter. So we could have 2 more CDL drivers out, and one of our newer employees in the water department did pass his grade 1 distribution license exam.
Oh, congratulations.
Again, yesterday is a huge thing for him, so it's very good. And we did bring in a new candidate for the water department foreman position, so that's been filled, and we have someone starting on September 23rd. So looking forward to that too, so. Things are moving along.
Good.
very good.
That's all I've got for
Any additional discussion on anything we've covered this evening?
Good job, thank you.
Yeah, good report. All right, well, with that, I will make a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting.
I second.
Thomas Salisbury,
Yes.
Steve Litwin,
Yes.
Leah Strode,
Yes.
all in favor, motion carries.
Thank you.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.